So welcome back students. Now in this video lecture, we will see how to design a Turing machine transition diagram for the multiplication operation. So in the previous video, we have seen about how to perform the multiplication operation, and we have seen the logic of multiplication operation that to be done in Turing machine. Okay. So now I will be drawing the transition diagram. So you can see here. So we will start from the initial state, the 0. So the 0 will be replaced as x, and we will be moving to right hand side until we are reaching the hash. So that should be drawn first. So I'm starting with the initial state, Q naught. So first step is 0 is replaced as x and move to right hand side. Then the next state, Q1. So after replacing this 0 with x, and we have to move to right hand side. So until you are having hash. Okay. So if you are having many zeros, just perform the transitions. The input cannot be changed. So 0 will remain as it is, and we are going to right hand side. Then after reaching, so hash will be there. So hash will be mentioned as hash and move to right hand side. So this will be state Q2. So now again, so after 0 has been replaced with mentioned as 0, move to right hand side. Hash will be mentioned as hash, and you move to right hand side. Now this first 0 will be replaced as x, and we have to move to the right hand side. So here one state will be there. That is Q3. Then x 0 will be replaced with x and move to right hand side. Now until you are reaching the blank, the operations will be same, only the transitions will be happen. No replacement will be done. So you see here for next 0, it will be mentioned as 0 and moving to right hand side. For next hash, it will be mentioned as hash and moving to right hand side. So 0 will be mentioned as 0 and move to right hand side. Then for hash, mention it as hash and move to right hand side. So after reaching the blank, this blank will be replaced as 0. Okay, so I am drawing this as Q4. So you can see here. So wait, my mouse has been changed here. Yes. Then this blank will be replaced as 0 and move to left hand side. You can see here blank is replaced as 0 and moving to the left hand side. So again, you have to move to the left hand side until you are seeing the first x. Okay. So why we are replacing this blank as 0? Because after so this for this first 0 in the left hand side, we have to copy these two zeros in the right hand side, two zeros to the quotient part. Okay. So 1 0 has been copied successfully. Again, after replacing this blank with 0, move to the left hand side until you are reaching the first x. So till that, mention it as same. Okay, 0 is mentioned as 0, move to left hand side, and hash will be mentioned as hash and move to left hand side. So now after moving to the left hand side, you will be having the x here. So this hash will be mentioned as hash, moving to left hand side. 0 will be mentioned as 0, moving to the left hand side. That has been mentioned in loop. And this x will be replaced as 0, and we will be moving to the right hand side. Why we are replacing this x as 0 again means because the operation of copying the 0 has been completed for this first 0. Okay. So again for the second 0, so this 0 has been again replaced with x. So that has been mentioned here, and move to the right hand side. So until you are reaching the blank, you have to move to the right hand side. You see here, after replacing this x with 0, 0 with x, you are moving to the right hand side. Hash will be there. Again, move to the right hand side. 0 will be there. Again, for this blank will be replaced as 0, and you can move to the left hand side. So now this x has been, this 0 has been copied here. Okay. After copying this 0, again move to the left hand side until you are seeing the first x. Until you are seeing the first x. So now the first x is here. So this x will be again replaced as 0. Why it is again replaced as 0 means because the copying of this 0 has been completed here. Okay. So after replacing this x as 0, again move to the left hand side. So you see, sorry, after copying this, after replacing this x as 0, again move to the right hand side. Right hand side you are having hash symbol, but in this state, in this here, after replacing this x with 0, x will be replaced as 0, moving to the right hand side, you will be having the hash symbol. Okay. This hash symbol is not available in this particular state. So again draw another one state, that is Q5, and make a transition here. So here it will be hash is mentioned as hash, and move to left hand side. Up to you are reaching first x, you have to move to left hand side. Okay. So you see here, up to this x, you have to move to left hand side. 0 is will be mentioned as 0. Move to left hand side. Hash will be mentioned as hash, and move to left hand side. At one point, you will be reaching this x. So now this x should be replaced as 0. Why it is replacing as 0? This x should be replaced as 0 and moving to the right hand side. Why it is again replaced as 0 means this first 0 operation has been completed. Now you see here, for this first 0, these two zeros has been copied to the quotient part. Okay. So we have to continue the same operation for the second 0. So for second 0, this 0 will be replaced as x and moving to the right hand side. So again, up to you are reaching the hash symbol, everything has to be moved to the right hand side without changing the input. Only the transition will be taken place. After the hash, you will be seeing 1 0. So that 0 will be replaced with x here and move to the right hand side. Okay. Then after moving to the right hand side, so up to the blank, you have to move to the right hand side. So before reaching the blank, all the inputs will be mentioned as it is. Only the right transition will be taken place. So you see here, this 0 will be replaced as x and moving to the right hand side until you are reaching this blank. Until you are reaching this blank. After reaching this blank, okay. So now this blank will be replaced as 0 and you have to move to the left hand side. Okay. Up to the first x, you have to move to the left hand side. So now this x will be replaced as 0. Okay. Now you see here. Now this x will be replaced as 0 and move to the right hand side. Why again this x has been replaced as 0? Because the copying operation of this 0 for the second 0 has been completed. This 0 has been copied here. So, okay. So the next 0 is next part is this 0 to be copied. So this 0 will be replaced as x and we will be moving to the right hand side. Now this for this 0, we have to copy another one 0. So this 0 has to be copied here. So until you are reaching this blank, the right hand side blank, you have to move as it is. Only the transitions will be taken place. The input will not be changed. So until reaching the right hand side blank, this blank will be replaced as 0 and we will be moving to the left hand side until you are reaching this X. So you see here, this 0 is also in between the 0 and hash will be remain as it is. Only the left transitions will be, left movement will be taken place. So until reaching this X. So after reaching this X, this X should be replaced as 0. That is what happening here. Why we are again replacing this X as 0? Because the copying of the 0 from this part to this part has been completed. So again, we are moving to the right hand side. So now you will be having hash only. So if you are encountering hash at the next stage means, so what we are concluding is there is no other input to copy. So, so when you are encountering this hash in this stage, so you have to move to the left hand side. So until you are seeing the first X, okay, until you are seeing the first X. So after seeing the first X, this X should be replaced with 0 and move to the right hand side. So why we are replacing again this X with 0 means the copying operation for the second 0 is also completed and we are moving to the right hand side. So at this stage, there is no hash function. So what we are going to do is we are going to draw one acceptance state here. So this is, you can mention either Q6 or Q acceptance. So now this X is replaced as 0, moving to the right hand side means again there is, you will be encountering hash. So the hash represents there is no input to copy. So perform the multiplication operation. So I am halting here. Okay. Just mention as hash, mentioned as hash and stay halt. Okay. So this is how the multiplication operation can performed in the Turing machine. And this is in this lecture, we have seen about how to draw the transition diagram for the multiplication operation in Turing machine. Thank you.